Hello, I'm Marlon and welcome to the MTA Show. As we continue to talk about the 7 C's of resiliency, today we will focus on connection, what connection means, why connection is important, and what are ways you can stay connected. Connections are relationships in which a person, thing, or idea is linked or can be associated with something. Connections with people, school, and communities offer you the security to stand up on your own and develop creative solutions. Tonight, you'll have the opportunity to hear from 3 special guests and their experiences as military connected people. Before we get to that though, let's have a short commercial break.
Can I see your fork?
Sure.
Thank you. Oh no! My name is Bill Wift and we have connection spray. With the power of connection spray, I fixed that fork. Thank you so much. It's great. I'm out.
And welcome back to the MTA Show. Here's our first guest. His name is Robert, a senior with an active duty parent, and had the opportunity to live in various parts of the world. Here to share his experiences as a military teen, please welcome Robert. Hello, Robert.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Can you share with me an experience where you personally have had to stay connected?
I can share a few. So my dad, he was deployed a lot, and his deployments were like 9 to 12 months, right? So, it's a pretty good amount of time. Well, we could send him emails and it would be like 3 or 4 days before we got a response. So that's kind of how we stayed connected while he was deployed. We would talk about like sports games and what was going on in the world, like the news and stuff. And then also when I moved away. I had a lot of friends when I was overseas in Spain before I moved back into the States. So then, I had to get all their information, their Instagram, Snapchat, all their social medias and stuff, and that's kind of how we stayed connected. We would talk, FaceTime, stuff like that, and we'd catch up a lot, and that's how we really stayed connected when we were moving around a lot.
Can you go into more depth with an experience where you've personally had to stay connected for me and our listeners?
Yes, I can. So one time when my dad was deployed, I had an incident at school where I broke my finger. So my dad was on watch. Basically I just got home, right? So he has, so my mom called the base and my dad had to come off of work and he had to come and take care of me while I was in the hospital. Well, when I was on the phone with my dad, I hadn't talked to him in 3 months, right? So he was like, so you broke your finger? And I was like, yes, I did. And that was the first time I ever talked to my dad, so it was pretty emotional too. And of course I had to ruin the moment with a broken finger, so.
Thank you, Robert, for sharing your story with us. Connections not only allow people to build relationships, but it helps us reconnect with family or friends when they're gone for periods of time. Robert, is there anything else you would like to add for our viewers?
Yes, I would just like to encourage the viewers that if you have anybody who's in the military or not and you haven't seen them in a long period of time, to make sure to reach out to them and catch up with them and help you guys stay connected.
Thank you for that extra word, Robert, and we will be right back with our next guest. Hey!
Whoa, guys. Bill Wift here, back with Connection Spray Part 2. So powerful, it can even connect people.
Oh, we're back. And we're back. Welcome back to the MTA Show. Our next guest is Elena. Her mom works on base at Fleet and Family, which is a center that assists military families in various ways. Her father is retired Navy, and she has been a part of the military community her whole life. Please help me welcome Elena. Hello, Elena. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So, Elena, can you share an experience with me where you've had to stay connected?
Yes, well, last year I had the opportunity to attend the military teen ambassador training and had the opportunity to meet other like-minded teens like me. As we connected through different experiences, we grew close and began long-lasting friendships. Through this, it encouraged me to find various ways on how to stay connected so I can continue to build our relationships and stay connected with all the fun things they do in our communities and installations.
All right, that sounds quite nice. And before you go, is there anything that you'd like to add?
Yes, you're fired.
What do you mean?
You're fired. go. We'll be back with our new host and our next guest.
Is this you? Are you struggling to plug in your phone charger or not even have the right charger at all? Well, with the power of connection spray, you can even connect electricity.
Thank you. It charges.
Hello, welcome back. My name is Miss Maria and I'm your new host. As we continue to talk about connections and what it means, our next guest is not only going to share what it's like to be a military teen, but also going to share with us what it's been like having to stay connected with his friends and getting ready for college, as he is also a senior. His dad is retired Navy and his mom works on base as the youth center director. So please help me welcome Marlon. Hello, Marlon. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So I had stated that you're a senior. Can you please tell us, tell me and the viewers what it's been like to be a senior during a pandemic?
Pretty much like the school all got closed pretty much early. Extracurriculars like sports and other clubs, they got canceled as well, probably mid-season. For me, soccer got canceled mid-season. Graduation isn't what we were expecting either. Graduation is, for me at least, postponed until June. But if it doesn't happen in June, it'll happen in July. And if not, then we'll just have a virtual graduation, which is kind of whack. But it's been hard trying to like figure out like what's going on with the school and everything, and like returning Chromebooks, returning textbooks, stuff like that.
So I know you said it's hard. I know it's hard for everybody that's watching that might be a senior and going through the same exact thing. But I have seen some really awesome things that you've been doing through your club, and then also just heard stories of things that you're doing to kind of continue to keep connected. Why is connection so important to you during this time?
For me, connection is important right now specifically because like if like I wasn't like talking to someone, if I wasn't connecting to someone like almost every day, it would eventually take a toll on like my mental health and just like the person that I am. Me being me, I'm very vocal, I'm very outgoing, and so not being able to talk to anyone in person or not seeing my friends at school, it's hard. So, but what am I trying to do to fix it? I started skateboarding with some friends of mine that I've known for all throughout high school. Started just meeting new people whenever I go somewhere. Whenever I go to the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, I say what's up or whatever. So
That's pretty awesome though. I like how you said, and how did I fix it? I think a lot of times it's so easy to focus on the negative stuff, and the positive stuff can kind of be blocked by all the negativity or the things that are just going on. And definitely COVID-19 has been taking a big toll on everybody, from little kids to teens to adults. And so I like that you said that staying connected is important because it also helps with mental health. And so I know you're also a military connected teen. Can you tell me how you're connected to the military?
well, my dad is retired. He retired about I'd say 6 years ago, but most of the time he was active duty. I wasn't even born yet. But then when I was born, it was about 5 years. I don't really remember that much. He retired when I was going into middle school, so that's more like 13 years, something like that. But I don't really remember that much. I do know whenever he was gone, I would really try and connect with him some way. Me and my mom would actually write letters or send emails to him, let him know that we miss him around the house. But now he's home. He's doing whatever he does when he's retired. So.
No, that's really cool that you say that. Being able to reconnect is also a big piece in being connected, because as you know, being military, sometimes you have family members who do have to go away for an extended period of time. And so then how do you keep them connected so that when they do come back and reintegrate, how do you reconnect with them? And so that's definitely important. Thank you, Marlon, so much for sharing your story with us. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell the viewers?
I'd like to add for the graduating seniors, you're not alone. There are all of us seniors are trying to deal with this pandemic. So try and stay connected with each other, try and reach out and see what other seniors are doing to celebrate, because we did it.
Yay! Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you guys, and we know that your future is bright. As we close out our show tonight, we just wanted to remind you of a couple of things. That connection, as you can see, looks different for everyone. Not just in the way that we are military connected, but also in the way that we stay connected with one another. Remember that it is important to build those relationships through connecting to not only help you, but also help others. We want to thank you so much for watching our show, and to the 3 guests for sharing their stories. Thank you and good night.
For more information, please go to myfuture.net. And thank you for watching.